All right, y'all. This is just a random live, very impromptu. I wanted to come and talk to you guys about the weirdness of Georgia, and hopefully, my reception is good where I'm at. Hopefully, um, and so yeah, I'm in the kitchen right now. So hopefully, you guys hear me. Um, so I'm strolling through the home page and I see a very, very disturbing news article, right? Something, it just happened a couple of days ago to a Savannah, Georgia woman. I shared the link to my community wall. I guess I'll wait for y'all to get in here. Whoever's going to come in here, I'll wait for y'all to come in here for me to really, really get to talking about it. Um, Let me just like a little filler in real quick. So, you know what? Part of the reason why I wanted to leave Georgia is because I do not feel safe there. Like it just was something like literally, like it was really weird. Just like the spirit down there in Georgia just was like so off, right? So, what my guides told me to do, I never forget. I was staying at the last extended stay that I, you know, kind of was staying in, you know what I'm saying? But I was staying in the last extended stay, and Spirit wanted me to go out and get some of the dirt because I just felt this awful, awful, awful energy and spirit in Georgia that hates women. Oh my God. I felt it constantly. And like, that would make no sense for me to even, guys, honestly. I've had my times where I've been angry at males, and y'all know I've been through my shit. But just the hatred that you can sense. And it wasn't necessarily that I was, experiencing that like I was experiencing it necessarily. I mean, I did have someone stalking me there that was really doing a lot of weird stuff, and it was even this female trying to stalk me with a weird voice, which we don't really know her identity, the one that recorded the eviction, right? We don't know if that's a man or a woman. It could be a man using a voice changer. Anyway, yeah, yeah, okay. It just felt weird living there. Just felt weird. Like I'm gonna tell you something. When my spirit team got me out there, they was serious. Okay, they was serious about getting me up. Y'all must be asleep or something. I ain't hardly got nobody in here. Location does matter, straight up and down. It's really strange, like just this eerie feeling, like the spirits, like for some reason, no, if it is like a lot of those, because y'all know that there's male group, which is groups of men that abuse and hate women. Like I had never seen it before in my life. I'm gonna tell y'all something straight up and down. It made me appreciate now something was up with that shit. Like it was really fucking weird, bro. Like it was like a demon or something. Like it was really weird. Like I was just like, God damn, and you know what? I I would get, things calm down, and the moment I would do that, I'm right back. And it's definitely native to that location, right? So what prompted me to do this live is I saw a video come up in my feed talking about this woman that Savannah, Georgia. The news article made sure to let you know that she was leaving church. Some man literally randomly walked up to this lady and threw acid in her face. This happened in Savannah, Georgia. Okay. Now, acid attacks typically they do happen in the United States, and I've actually heard of women like there was this really ruthless case years ago where this black woman had a white boyfriend, and she literally freaking threw acid on him. Like, I don't know if y'all ever heard of that story. It's awful. But typically, acid attacks is something that would happen like in a third world country, right? Like that shit usually happens over in those underdeveloped countries and stuff. It typically doesn't happen in the United States, which is why I'm very leery about opening my door. Well, you know how you got the gang stalkers sending people to your house. When if anybody ever comes to any door that I'm at of any location, I always look to see if they got their hands in their pocket, or if they got their hands like what they got in their hands. Not that I believe that anything like that would happen to me, because like I said, that poor lady was walking home from church, walking through the park from church, and in a blink of an eye, some weird weirdo walks up to this lady and throws acid, permanently disabling face. That's the kind of hatred. Like, I'm not saying that misogynistic men are not everywhere, and I'm not saying that it's not everywhere, but it's hidden differently in Georgia, big time. And people need to be careful that it is something seriously wrong there. And like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The first we lived in Georgia for 9 years, all years, right? Y'all know that, don't y'all? We stayed there. We lived in Georgia for almost 10 years. It changed. It changed. It did. It got really bad. It just the hatred for women and the need to dominate and control women, and how women are so marginalized. This is stuff not gonna like, and ignorant people will try to make it seem like it's just black women. You know how many white women, like if you look it up on YouTube, you will find videos of white women as well complaining about how badly women are marginalized in the state of Georgia, including white women. Like, I don't even know why people even be trying to fucking fake the funk. Don't try to fake the funk. Let's speak truthfully here. As a woman and a resident of Georgia, I felt like a fucking hostage. It wasn't until I created my spiritual husband, Aries, when I created him was finally when I got the hell up out of there. And people can run around here and say whatever they want, saying that, oh, you, yeah, I had to have a crisis team. The fuck about that crazy ass place. Trying to shame me for getting the hell out of there. Something weird is going on over in Georgia. because the energy was not like that when I moved there. Like it changed somehow. Like it was really fucking weird. Like it was just like, what is going on? And like I kept reporting and reporting the constant gang stalking to the police, and literally nothing ever was done about it. Like literally nothing began to get done about it until I created Aries, my spiritual husband. I'm not even gonna hold y'all up on it. Like I still felt protected because like the CP, like the last CPS agent that came by, she was like pregnant, and you could tell that like a lot of those CPS or DFACS agents, like you know, when she was at my extended stay, like she was talking to me or whatever, and she was like, she was like, it's okay, she said, we're gonna help you, you know what I'm saying? And so we were standing in the kitchen, and you know, I had looked down and realized, I said, oh my God, you are pregnant. She was like, yep, I'm about to drop. And you know, I just kind of rubbed her belly and said, bless the baby, and she smiled and everything. Like I was lucky enough that my ancestors kept me safe, man, because I'm telling you, it's a evil ass spirit over there in Georgia. Now if you look at the article, the person of interest, go figure, is a black dude that threw acid in that white lady face. Okay. Now I'm trying to put a target on black men. I'm just saying we all know that in Georgia it's a lot of black men. I'm not trying to, you know why I bring that up though? You want to know why I bring that up? I bring that up because what I notice about a lot of the black men, and it's like, what in the hell? Like, I noticed that they act like they come from a different time or place. It's weird. Like like they don't want to see a woman prosper with or without them. It's weird. Be If you are in the state of Georgia, be very, 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 and Florida, be very, very, very careful. It is evil. Like it was different when I moved there, but for some reason, after a while, it was just like, what the hell is going on? And I don't know if it's something that has to do with the government down there, or if it's like it was weird. It just felt energetically fucked up. Like it literally was weird, y'all. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. And it's a lot of women down there that hate other women. And like I was traumatized because you like it's so much crime down there, and they be finding babies and shit behind fucking garbage cans and shit, murder and shit. And like during the time frame that I was down there, it was several mothers that had literally cooked their babies in the fucking oven and microwave. Bro, something ain't right down there. Something ain't right. Now, see, I'm not sensitive to possession. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm like, you know, I have blessings from the ancestors, and you know what I'm saying. And so I would never hurt a child, never hurt another person unless I had to, unless that motherfucker was attacking me. You know what I'm saying? But it is very demonic. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what in the hell is going on? It was really, really scary. Like you could just feel it. Like you couldn't even really go outside and get fresh air. Like when I would go outside in Georgia, I just would want to immediately go back in and hide in the house. Like I was scared. I was literally afraid. Like I felt like a slave. Exactly. Exactly. And Mama T did a video on the spirits of Georgia. It is a lot of fucked up spirits in Georgia, right? It's a lot of fucked up spirits in Georgia. Like it really fucked up. I don't know if it's because they over there by that water, because Savannah, Georgia is over there by the water. It's right there off the coast. I don't know if that's what it is, but I'm just glad I got the fuck up out of there because I felt like I was running for my fucking life. Little Nas X. I'm gonna have to look that up. You said he revealed a lot. Wow. Wow. It was so relaxing getting out of there, y'all. When we were on the bus, we loaded on the bus. We left at like, I think it's still on my ticket. I look it up. I think that it was we took off at 11 p.m. So it was nighttime outside, and like the bus was really like a newer bus. It was like one of those newer Greyhounds and stuff. And like they had like these little blue lights and stuff. And I just laid back and I just like the tears started rolling down my face. And I was so relaxed, so happy. I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy to get out of here. I swear to God, y'all. I swear to God. I don't care what they say. Oh, well, we just do that to witches or we just do that. It's like, no, no, no. Let me tell y'all something. If I was not who I am, I wouldn't have survived it. What? What? Wait a minute. What? Whoa, whoa. He told secrets kind of hinted about. Wait a minute. Little Nas X is dating Busta Rhymes. See, now you done opened up. What the really? Damn. Busta Rhymes is gay? Hmm. Well, I still love him. I don't, if gay, he's still very talented, but dang, that's crazy. I didn't even know about that. I don't really follow the news. I don't really listen to I do like that duet that he did with Janet Jackson. But damn, that's crazy. I ain't never heard of that before. But anyway, why is it that when I was there though, I couldn't even smoke no bud there. Like I was too paranoid. I did not smoke no weed the whole time I was there. Like not the whole time, but like the past like few months I was there. Why did I fear going outside and somebody and trying and experiencing an acid attack? Like it was just like, and I would talk to my spirits and be like, protect me from this, protect me from that. They throwing acid. And to see that article was just like, oh my God, y'all have no idea how lucky I was to get up out of there. And the only male that I was connected to was like literally like the head of a gang stalking network that is a misogynist that hates women, stalking me, trying to punish me, wanted me to die out in the streets. It was really weird, bro. It was really weird. Yeah. Okay, I'll see that. But like honestly though, if you are in Georgia, man, follow your instincts. That's all I gotta say is listen to your intuition and follow your instincts. And that's crazy that somebody just leaving church. Like, shouldn't you be protected if you just left church? Can we please raise that question? I mean, I'm pretty sure that lady, for her own mental health and survival, she's gonna be like, well, you know what? And you can tell that apparently the acid, but see that whenever there's an acid attack, like that stuff just keeps eating and eating the skin. But you can tell that it's just on the side of her face or whatever. Why do they even still sell acid? They need to do a ban on the selling of acid. You can actually buy sulfuric acid anywhere. Like you can go buy it from somewhere. And you know what? Catch that dude, death penalty. Absolutely. I'm a black woman. A white woman was attacked. Hey, bro, you deserve the death penalty for doing that to that lady. I ain't even gonna hold you up for you to be that crazy, for you to literally throw acid in somebody's face like that, because that's meant to disfigure a person. And you know what? I used to worry about that. Like whenever the crazy stalker would be acting crazy, and he would literally Photoshop pictures to make me look dead and stuff like that. Like I would literally think like, is this gonna be like, is he gonna try to throw acid in my face or something? I don't know what people use that for. I think that they use it to develop pictures. And I learned that from what's the name of that movie? The Seed of Chucky. Remember when in the Seed of Chucky, if you ever seen the Seed of Chucky, they had some of that sulfuric acid in like a photograph developing room. So that's one thing that comes to mind. But yeah, what the hell is it for? Goodness gracious. They need to stop selling that stuff. They do. I saw a video where a woman's sister did that to her out of jealousy of her looks. Yeah, it's time to go ahead and ban that stuff and be like, hey, you get the death penalty. And you know what? I think that when people are caught doing shit like that, like I think that they should get exactly the crime that they committed. Like I know that a lot of people, that's controversial. But if you commit a crime like throwing acid in somebody's face like that, or acid attack or whatever, like you literally deserve the death penalty. But before you die, you deserve to have acid thrown in your face too. That's horrible. I wouldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Yeah. They need to stop selling that stuff. They really do. But see, I also believe that, like, seriously, like, women, get you some protection, man. I'm talking about real protection. I'm sorry. I'm talking about glass la libalas. I'm talking about Valafor. Fuck that. Forcus. Man, that part, man. Y'all, like, I'm so, like, I gotta say it, bro. Cause like, you never know if you're gonna become a target. Like you could literally be just a good person minding your own business, and it's evil out there. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's just crazy to me. That's just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? That's insanity. So, but I just like when I saw it, because I did see the article a few days ago when they first posted it. I'm trying to think of what the hell I was doing. Something else I was doing that was distracting me. But especially after today, after the stunt that the misogynistic group pulled on me today, I decided to speak out about it. And, even though those people probably were evil before they went to Georgia, like because one of them came from New York and moved to Georgia, and the other one came from Michigan and moved to Georgia. But it's like I felt like it was possession. You know what I'm saying? Like I would just sit there and look at possessed people all the time. Like one time we were staying in this, okay, when we were living in our house, it was literally like a random white lady that literally was walking down the street, and she was like half naked, and she must have been on drugs, and she just came up to my door and was like, hey, can you put me some water in here? And like I didn't really, because she had like a what's that, a water bottle, and it had something pink in it. And I was like, I didn't really want to touch it, but Spirit said it's okay, go ahead and give her some water. And so I gave her some water and she went on. But like it just seems crazy. Like it just, why are people so crazy over the, like literally crazy? And the homeless problem is ridiculous in Georgia. Like those are spirits there. That's why I be telling people, why do, like, people will try to, there are people out there that literally do conjure vagabond spirits and those really, really bad, chaotic spirits that attack women. It is. And some of those spirits came out of the Bible. I'm just saying, I'm not, they, listen, listen. You tell me why we got a bunch of men throwing acid at us, throwing acid at the women, raping the women, killing the children. But literally every single day you hear about something happening. I'm not trying to say nothing bad about men, and then a lot of them will say, "Praise Jesus." Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, whoa. And then when you see them in court, they be like, "Thank you, Jesus, and I'm gonna be all right." And it's like, but Jesus don't need to make you all right. I don't agree with that. Jesus shouldn't help you. You did something horrible to some fucking body. Yes, God bless the homeless, man. That shit is sad, man. And some homeless people, like, they don't let life get them down or whatever. Like, everybody can't be Wonder Woman like me. I think that if you bully a person enough, like, they'll literally just, and I'll be telling people, don't do that because it's just evil people in this world. Why? Just because they evil. We got all this stuff going on, and you'll see people making videos. And I will admit, it is some evil witches out there. Like, I don't even want to say evil witches. I want to say there's evil people practicing the craft, right? Like, because anybody that like a lot of the times when I've been attacked by witchcraft, it doesn't really resonate in my spirit that those are actual witches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's evil witches out there, you know what I'm saying? But to me, they're few and far between. And I think it just be people playing around with it and dabbling. And they think that witchcraft is for bad use. But historically, witchcraft has protected women and children. Historically. They can say whatever they want to say. They can they can say whatever they want to say. Hopefully my stuff ain't going in now. I'm taking this corn out. Y'all know I be getting my carbs in. Cornbread, vegetables. And I need to, yeah, that's enough. Marcus from Atlanta Street interview is full of homeless young women tonight. Oh, I ain't never heard of that. Well, here's what I can tell you. Homelessness is a spirit. And I beat the shit out of that spirit. I ain't never ancestors beat the fuck out of that spirit. And I had to get a whole spirit team. Homelessness is a spirit. I can promise y'all that. I can promise y'all that. And it definitely wants to devour. And anybody that you see invoking homelessness, somebody on purpose, you cannot trust that person. That person is bad news. Why would you purposely try to do that? Like, you have no excuse. You have no reason to be doing some crazy shit like that. And then for anybody to be invoking that, why y'all think we got a homeless problem? You got people, like, it's people out there that invoke homeless spirits on people. I'm just telling you, that's a spirit. Those are spirits. Not allowed to come nowhere near me or nobody that I know. And people constantly invoking them, ain't they? Even on YouTube, constantly invoking and playing around with them spirits. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Call me evil. You can call me evil. Call me evil if you want. You try to invoke a homeless spirit on me, and it's going to mess with you. But over in Georgia, I felt okay, so by the time my spiritual husband, Aries, kicked in, right? Y'all remember that crisis team that helped me, right? And I love those people so much. I can still remember the eyes of that really nice black man, that cop that helped me. He had such kind eyes, and you could just tell that he just really literally was like, he told me, he said, I told you I was gonna help you. And that's what I came. And he's so blessed. To him and his family, whoever his family is so blessed. Like, he will always be blessed. And on my list of protected ones, all of them that helped me. But they said, do you want us to get you housing here? They said, we can get you in an apartment. They was like, we can get you an apartment. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll do that for you. And we'll put you in a hotel before that. In a couple of days, we'll get you in an apartment. You do that, and you can go home. And I said, I want to go home. And I was at home the next day. Okay. Like, you know, and I'm grateful. It ain't about bragging, but like, I just didn't want to be there. I just didn't want to be there no more. It had been way too many evil ass people and then entities attacking me. Like I said, my guides had me do this dirt ritual to where I went out and I just got the dirt from wherever I was at that time. And like I mixed it like with some herbs and stuff, and so that I could claim sovereignty so that them spirits wouldn't mess with me. And they still like I feel it. Like it just and it was one time I was outside and I was waiting on money to pay for my room. And I never forget, it was so fucking hot. Like I could just feel my face sizzling. And that was when I got radiation poisoning that day. It was awful. I will never go back there. I will never go back there to visit. I've heard people, I've not people, trolls. I've seen trolls typing in chat rooms talking about, well, maybe she'll come back. No, Jamila ain't gonna never go back to that place. I'm not interested. Not ever. Not even to visit. Not even to visit. I will never go there again, ever. Ever. You know what I'm saying? And so, not even ask the question that I think that people that are in such dire and desperate need over in Georgia need validation, right? And so, and then I don't understand the desperate need of a lot of those males that need validation. No, well, you heard it from the horses. I cried tears of joy. And when I stepped off the bus, when I got to Kansas City, Missouri, when I got to, was it 1100 troops? I got to Kansas City at the bus station. I really walk. My legs is swelled up. I don't never have no stuff like that. And my ankles ain't swelled up like that since then, y'all. For some reason, it might have been because I was sitting for so long, but it was weird because I had been getting up and down and taking, we had been getting out the bus and walking around at every break, but it was probably just one of those things. But I could barely walk, but I like, and my son was getting all our luggage and stuff, and I stood on truth and I said thank you for the I just said thank you, God, that I'm back home. And then my daughters came and picked me up from the bus station. Yeah. So anyway, children over in Georgia, you can look at the families in Georgia and you just never know which one of them. You just never know which one of those families are being held hostage or whatever. Like I felt like a hostage when I was in Georgia. I felt like something did not want me to leave. And I had to do real necromancy work. I had to do real work to like literally protect myself and my loved ones from those spirits. It's bad spirits over in Georgia, bad people over in Georgia, real bad. Bad men that purposely abuse women. Like that's their target, is to abuse women. Awful, horrible, disgusting. And I know that there's people from Georgia and they love where they live and they ain't never had no problem there, and that's fine. But I'm just telling y'all what I've seen down there. And so the abuser tried to say that it's me. No, that's not me. I would never, ever, ever. No, nobody deserves to be fucking abused. An abuser is always going to try to justify their abuse. So, whatever, number one, I live in peace and harmony with all those around me, and I cannot wait until I get at the lake. We're gonna have some nice parties on the lake. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Marcus takes three 100 milligram black Viagra's a day while he rescues the homeless. With what? But wait a minute, Taliban, you playing? Why you trolling me though? Three 100 milligram black Viagra's a day. You funny. You funny. Let me get up out of here. No, seriously, I'm being serious as the fuck though. You know what I'm saying? Wow. I've never heard of him. Taliban 3693. I've never heard of him. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I hope that that lady's like. I hope that her. They need to really start like, because usually when they have some kind of acid attack, it just ruins the person's skin. I hope that they come up with some kind of way to, you know, get a person's face back to normal. Something like that happens. I believe, and I'm not even gonna say that because you know, but I believe that miracles happen. That's all I'll say. Okay, that's sad though. I feel sorry for anybody over there because it's just, I don't know. There's some males in this world, no matter what, they they pick and choose to be abusive to a woman. They just do. I think that very nice women attract abusers. And I'm nice and I'm cordial, very respectful to those that respect me. But the moment you disrespect me, you don't get a fucking hellion. Especially if I don't like you or trust you. Now, if you my husband or something, well, if you my husband, you're not gonna be disrespecting me anyway because I have never in my life been disrespected to that capacity like that. Like I'm talking about just talked down upon and like a dude trying to throw all his bad juju on me. Like I'm trying to use you as a sacrifice. You gonna get demon hell, bitch. You gonna get fucking with me. So I'm nice and cordial to everybody, but the moment you start disrespecting me, trying to use me, that's when you gonna get my other side. So I think that there's a difference between being a woman that is respectful versus being a fucking doormat. Shit, I would never be somebody doormat. Respectful, yes. Kind, yes. Loving, yes. And once a male shows you that he's that, the conversation is over. Oh, you're a misogynist? Oh, you're a sexist? Okay, well, we don't need to talk anymore. These days, a lot of these men think, I'm going to talk to you anyway. No, you're not. You're not going to say anything to me. No, you're not. And they need to change the laws around that. They need to change the laws around that. They need to stop allowing, y'all know in New York, verbal abuse is actually illegal because that's a sign of a crazy person, somebody that just constantly just like, and you ain't nothing, and you ugly, and I'ma kill you, and and that's why I throw it right back at them. Oh, okay, so I have no fear of no man. You ain't gonna have me scared of you. You're bad. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Y'all have a good night, man. Thank the goddess that I met a good man. And yes, I did. And people probably did that get All right, y'all. I gotta go. All right. Blessings to you guys. Have a good week. Bye.